Good evening, everyone. As usual, let me just do a quick mic check. I seem to be just slightly louder than the music in game. And welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. We're gonna play a bit more of it. I played a lot more off stream. I think it's fair to say at this point I'm actually addicted to this game because I haven't played a video game like this in so long. I'm constantly thinking about it and playing it. Now, for those of you on Twitch, you've probably seen the notification that I put in. There's a mechanic in this game called Dragon's Plague, where your pawn actually starts losing control of itself.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out.
And as you can see from the previous stream,
can be found, Master.
I'm actually a warrior now.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Yeah, as I was saying, once there's a chance that when your pawn, in my case Miko over here, goes on adventures with other players offline,
here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
There's a chance they'll get this thing called Dragon's Plague, and once they get that, they start getting very belligerent. Like, they're very aggressive and they won't listen to any of your orders. Now, the surefire way...
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
The surefire way of knowing that's happened to your pawn is if you look at their eyes. And if it's red like this, that means your pawn has Dragon's Plague. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to cure it. And I'm not quite sure what happens if the effects keep going on for very long. One thing I've noticed is that Dragon's Plague onset is very gradual. Because initially, his eyes would flicker from his original color, green, to red sometimes. If you listen to what he's saying in battle, he'll say some weird stuff like, "We don't need strategy, we'll win every fight," or some stuff like that. And when he says lines like black and then you check his eyes, they're red. But then after a while, it'll go back to their normal color. But right now, it's very permanent. And I fear something's going to happen.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
But at the moment, I'm not sure what I need to cure him. So I'm continuing my adventure as possible. The pawns have been telling me that when they get afflicted by Dragon's Plague, that it imperils... and I'm quoting here, it imperils the lives of those around them. So I'm guessing that ideally I should be staying away from any form
You needn't trouble yourself
of civilization for a bit. Oh yeah, and I'm actually heading all the way over here for a quest. We've learned that the opposing political faction in this game has a way of controlling pawns.
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh.
I shan't let them harm you.
Yeah, as I was saying, we learned that the opposing political faction...
Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself, Master. Stop us, Master!
All right, just cannot waste this control.
I feel a calm sense of purpose. I am confident I can make short work of any and all challenges we face.
Yeah, those lines. When you start hearing those weirdly overconfident lines from your pawn, then you know they've got Dragon's Plague. And like I was saying, we know that the opposing political faction has an item that allows them to control the pawns.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
And we're sort of following a clue to figuring out what that item is, which they keep calling the Godsway. But what it is, it seems to be a crystal of some sorts, but how and where it comes from is a bit of a mystery at the moment. So if you're wondering why I'm going this way, it's because I keep hearing that clink
Tis about
sound.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Oh, I'm pretty sure there seems to be a path I didn't go there before. Interesting. Oh wait, I did go this way. This is where we're entering. But the clink seems to be coming from in there, so we should probably be heading to the cave, wherever the cave is. And that is our destination too. I believe the cave is on a higher slope. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's up there.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Exactly. This doesn't look like the place. But there is a Seeker's token over there. Oh, the cave was actually down there, but we found the Seeker's token, so that's good. Don't fall now.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind?
Go ahead. Oh, what? So I can't actually... Interesting. Oh yeah, I have to take the other route. And the other route is in this little outcropping with grass where there's a lot of goblins hiding inside the grass itself. This just seems to be a shortcut outside. Not a way we can get back in unless you had a class which could fly up there. Yeah, it is this way with the tall grass and the hiding goblins. Is that a drake? Oh, it is a drake. This was not what I was expecting to fight on the stream. We should be able to handle it, I think. But this is definitely one of the strongest monsters in game.
His heart is most vulnerable. Still its pulse. But it can be done. Now, while the heart is exposed.
Luckily I have... Ow. I was about to say I have a pawn that has the silence spell, which makes fight a bit easier. I'm actually trying to counter it each time it stomps. Oh no, the silence spell didn't work. He didn't manage to get it out in time. And now I'm dazed. And in a lot of trouble. Do I have a curative? I probably did have, right? Oh, the counter? That wasn't the counter. I thought that was a counter working. casting again. Guessing that's lightning, in which case... No, he fell.
Leave an opening.
Nice.
Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge! It starts like there! Right now!
Looks like we're winning. The music's changed. But now it's actually going to use its
We're under attack.
more dangerous stuff, like this. It'll drop your stamina to 0.
On my way.
And it'll start casting meteorites, which is a bit more difficult to dodge. Coming down? Coming down. It's like I managed to wound it.
This brute has quite the temper!
Hopefully I can knock it out of its casting. Nope. Oh no, it's casting meteor. Time to run. It looks like the rest of my party actually got hit quite bad there. Come on, try to get up. It's over for you.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Allow me to lead.
I must have missed this
I can
treasure
take you
chest.
to our destination by the optimum route.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to have that easy of a time
We've got choppers.
with that Drake. And yeah, these were the goblins I was mentioning earlier. Like, they're hidden in the grass, so you can't see them unless you are on a class like the Trickster or anything with an AoE spell that can kind of... Well, you can kind of see that. I think there's one right here. Yep. The pawn's giving me a high five for each one. I really wish I was on Trickster right now, because if I was on Trickster, I could have just used my AoE aggro tool and pretty much just
We
found out
achieved
where all of them
remarkable
are.
synchronicity.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
You have my protection.
All things considered, but yeah, I really wasn't expecting to have such an easy time with the Drake there. I mean, it took like a good chunk of my HP bar, but that was, well, considering all the battles we've been through with Drakes, I would count that off as an easy fight.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Excuse me? Oh, yes. It's, my friends. They're linking me Vindictus. Hey, oh wait, you're actually showing me treasure
Great.
chest, right?
Follow me.
Right. Is the treasure chest not here? We were heading towards it, but apparently not. Oh, it's actually up there, is it? Fine.
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
Ah, that is a line I don't think I've gotten before. I mean, the combined might thing I have gotten, but our little band feeling like a family was a new one. It's probably because...
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Probably because I've been traveling with the same pawns for quite a bit now.
We have arrived.
I haven't changed them at all. A miracle roborant. Okay, that is... Admittedly, I kind of hate this part about the pawns, like them leading you to places. Because I just go at my own pace rather than just running around all over.
Right. Just follow me.
And I sort of know where we're going anyway, since I've explored this area before. So Hilda just showing me the way ends up being a bit annoying.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
I was actually drinking something when that hobgoblin came carrying it. Kind of forgotten what's in here, but if I remember correctly, it's just hobgoblins. And you need to be quick about moving over this bridge, otherwise they might not get out. Since they're frozen, let's just knock them off. Oh, the bridge actually fell. There should be an alternate path though, that my pawns could follow. On the side of the cavern.
It appears to be destroyed. No matter. 'Tis not the only path we may follow here.
Maybe if I just go on. They have a tendency to teleport behind you if you go too far. So maybe... Yeah, now they're like right behind me.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Admittedly, I'm not
We need not concern ourselves with strategy. Whatever we do, our victory is assured.
Yeah, that line. That line was the first line that kind of tipped me off to my pawn being infected by Dragon's Plague.
It's a hobgoblin.
Not only hobgoblins, we got slimes here in this mess too. I am a little overpowered for enemies over on Vermont. We are entering Batal, so once we enter Batal, enemies will start to get stronger again.
That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It's not what I expected.
Something the harp is still thinking about.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
So yeah, the reason I don't like... Oh wait, did you run out of stamina? You did. The reason why I don't
I am saved.
like the warrior is because it's considerably slower than any other class. It is incredibly strong, and it is perhaps one of the best classes to knock down enemies. And that poise allows you to pretty much just take all the initial hits without being staggered by yourself. It's not a bad class, it's just not my preference per se. I'm sure there will be people out there who like the fantasy of having that heavy character with that one strong swing. And that fantasy is fulfilled like really, really well here with the warrior. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't remember a golem being here.
How do you like that?
Oh.
I'll turn you into a bit.
Okay, that medal was gone. We have to get the medals on its backside. Golems are kinda easy, but you have to be like really, really careful not to enrage them. Because if you enrage, okay, never mind, this thing's enraged. If you get enraged, if they're enraged, they start to become very dangerous.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Very unpredictable and very powerful. He's already got one of my pawns down.
Did the simple instructions that our foes
Get some distance
knock its feet out, filter it, strike it.
and gonna carry heal there. Oh, he's stunned. Be able to revive him. Nope. Yeah. Let's just grab Hilder, get out of here to a safer location. Now we can revive. Whoa. It is definitely angry. If I can knock it off, then we might be able to deal it easier. Although I don't think this is working.
I shall lead the charge.
Oh, yeah, it's fallen. Yeah, that is most useful. Oh, yeah, and this is a new thing with the golems. Their head can actually detach themselves. And if you aim their head
Then we best
towards
tell it
them?
quickly, or else wait for the
yeah, you can actually hit them with their own laser. It's pretty funny. Not exactly easy to do though.
Stay right there. I'll be with you in a trice.
Is your last seal anyway? It's on your arm, is it? Because the golem doesn't quite know that its head is detached, and it keeps shooting the lasers from it.
Master, watch out!
Whoa! I wonder if it's because I have a lightning elemental weapon. I feel like I'm taking... Oh, wow. So many more hits.
Emmen, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favor.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Oh, missed. Yeah, no. The medallion is under its arm, so it's proving to be a bit difficult to hit. and my warrior skills aren't exactly working to mitigate, like knock it off balance. Where is that medallion? Seriously. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. Let's go. I think we should be fine as long as we can break this run. One last hit. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I see. It's different now. Since its head is knocked off, the medallions are being hidden unless it's during an attack. Admittedly, I didn't realize that before. You ran out of stamina again, didn't you, Chad?
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Cabin actually has some pretty rare materials too, so
lead the way.
Let's farm up whatever we can find
Rather
here.
high. It might be beyond our reach.
Copperstone. Okay, maybe not exactly rare items.
A treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
I am aware, thank you.
Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity.
Wait a minute, is this? No, I've already gone.
Crick in my neck.
No, I must not have gone here.
Watch out for the backers,
As you can see, since we're in Batal now, the other area, the enemies take a lot more of my hits to kill, as opposed to the enemies in Warmond. I'm still worried that you have Dragon's Plague.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Difficult to explain, but I feel as if I am possessed of a great power.
I mean, it's not difficult to explain. We know exactly what's wrong with you. The problem is I have no idea of how to cure you. The good part is you're doing significant damage to all the enemies, but I'm very worried that you're gonna kill someone.
We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Still hear more enemies. There should be a campsite here too, we can use to... Looks like they were trying to ambush me. Both missed. That guy's knocked down.
I shan't let them harm you.
Where are we going anyway? We're supposed to be going south. And I should be going down the other path because it seems to be leading me to where we need to go. So is my lantern fueled? Feels like a bit... Yeah, it's near empty. That's why it's flickering.
Thank you.
You mustn't let this stop you.
This way is a little path we'll
To
need.
charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
It's true, we do. And this path is actually really dangerous because it's very narrow. And last time I came during the day, so we didn't have any phantoms. There are also harpies around here, which makes things really dangerous. Like, you might be level 50 and above, but that doesn't stop a harpy from throwing you into the brine and killing you.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
I'm just taking random swings right now, because there's really no... Unless they possess someone after they're drawn to the light, they are very difficult to hit.
I believe your foe is drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns lest the summon.
We kind of want to summon it, so we can hit it. It's still in the wall over there. Oh, no.
Take care where you place your feet.
Oh, wow. I
Sharp incline
somehow
is as like to
survived
throw
that.
us off balance as it is our enemy.
I got, like, very lucky there. And rather than falling, I actually slid down.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft. I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Still here. Why am I floating in the air? Kind of weird. Yeah, the phantom's still following us, I think. Yeah, this is the other reason. Trying to hit a phantom with a warrior is so difficult.
I will protect you.
I mean, it shouldn't be so difficult if I had an aggro skill like Roar, but I don't have that equipped right now, so... Thankfully my pawns took care of it. And I do believe that we need to go down here. There should be a little path which allows us to go down. So dark though, we can barely
I'll
see.
take that. We might find a use for it.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Looks like a seeker's token is over there.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
And a perilous place to put a seeker token at. Whoa. Where is that path? Should be a little cavern here where... Actually, is this where I'm supposed to go? No. This is where Bay Wayside Shrine, the Dragon Forged is. And you can get special equipment from him using the crystals you get from killing drakes. But that's not where we need to go, apparently. We are supposed to be going more down this way. Almost makes me... Well, we can't go down this way because it's a cliff. Alright, here it is. Is this the path? Yeah, I think this is it. Or not. Just gotta fumble around the dark till we find that little path that leads us downward. Nope. 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 Or you could just suddenly slide off. Although I get the feeling I'm actually not meant to slide off here, because there doesn't seem to be a way to get back up there.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
I am really trying here. I'm trying not to get eaten by the brine, though this is proving a bit more yeah, well, never mind, I got eaten by the brine. And where did I end up at? What? How the heck am I supposed to get up from here? No, wait, there's a path over here. Which I can thankfully maybe use not to go into the brine. Yeah, this is not where you want to end up as a player. It's too dark for me to make out anything. I can't tell which ledges I can grab on and head to safety either. Well, at least my pawns are having a good time up there.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Yeah, because your master is stuck down here, getting eaten by the sea. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Did I just dig myself into a hole that I'm not capable of coming out of? Because I can't climb up. I can't go
You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
to the left.
Don't mind me. These things happen.
The brine is over here as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's return to title without saving and hope that I actually spawn on an upper platform. There's probably a path up there that you can climb back up, but it's so dark I can't tell what it is.
So, this
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be...
That's fine. Okay, let's keep going. Actually, yeah, I still need to find a way down here.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Okay, I think I might actually have to
here.
rely on Hilda's guidance. Because the pawn at least knows where to go. Oh, and she found the path that leads us below. That was easy enough. I should have relied on her guidance a bit earlier.
And before I forget, is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spy.
Yeah. Quite a few people around here, unlike before. People and phantoms, by the looks of it. Well, the phantoms seem rather...
Here is the phantasms.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
You have my protection!
I don't think it's dead just yet.
I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns just to summon it.
That worked.
Power surges within me.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
You're not a burden. It's fine.
I have no intention of swapping gossip.
Oh, I get it. Ambrosius is wearing... So, there's another quest over in the Batal's castle that asks me to wear the research hall equipment's uniform to get in. And these guys must be the research hall people. So this sort of gives me a hint as to what the research
Now
hall
I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
personnel wear, and where I have to find it.
I had a marvelous idea, and now I've lost...
Not sure you did. We're actually going up and see now. Yeah, so the Ambrosius guy was the guy we came here to meet, and he's asking for me to pick up some blue gems. And they're usually, yeah, scattered over the way around here.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind. The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
I'm kind of surprised that I only found one though, because the first time I came into this area, I found many. Well, not many, like a few, like 2 or 3. But this might be enough to convince Ambrosius. Let's just look around a bit more and see if we can find more. It's also getting light, so it ought to be a bit easier to see. And since it's daytime, the phantasms will disappear, making things considerably easier. I might just have to get all those blue crystals in my storage and give it to this guy too.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns. However, small fragments are meaningless. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, 'tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
So I guess this is what the larger crystals is what is being used to control the pawns.
Methinks I know where that individual is to be found. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
By all means.
Here already, are we?
The Dragon Forge.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well.
So yeah, this was the guy I was talking about before. Oh, he actually has... Huh. Wasn't this... No, never mind. I felt like there was something similar in the original game. I should probably bring more crystals. I have a lot more in storage. I at least want to get this port crystal and these fairy stones. And while we're at it, we might as well get the unmaking arrow. So yeah, this guy allows you to enhance your equipment beyond the normal 3 levels that you can enhance it at other NPCs. But to do that, you actually need to... You get crystals from killing dragons, and you use that as currency for him.
Bring me what ye reap. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon.
Yeah, this was not there before.
God's sway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic... Then I bid ye farewell.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off.
Not quite yet.
Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Leave this to me.
Oracle? What Oracle? Oh, she's talking about Lutz. Looks like that's a long trek, and unfortunately I don't think we have time for that on stream today. So...
Master, I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
Yeah. So,
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I am gonna log off for now. If anyone's watching, good night, good evening, good morning, stay safe. Bye.